Hi guys, with everything that has gone on this year, I decided to set myself a 6-week reset challenge to focus and prioritize my health and fitness. I'll be documenting everything, so I encourage you to join in with me and focus on yourself and your goals for the next 6 weeks. I hope you enjoy and let's get fit and healthy together. Good morning everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of my 6-week reset challenge. If you guys have missed episode 1, I will leave that linked down below for you guys. That way you're all caught up to date with this series. Body could go so much harder. What would your biggest advice be? When you're starting out your health and fitness journey, feel my best inside and out. Oh my god, the weather today is just so miserable. It's just rainy and cold and I hate it so much, but I actually need to get out of bed because I like to work out first thing in the morning. Like, I hate kind of leaving my workouts to later in the day. I just don't feel as good and I just don't get that good of a session in if I leave it later on in the day. So I'm gonna get up now, get ready for the gym. I'll show you guys my workout. I'm actually going to like a free weights open gym today, so I need to plan my session out before I go as well, but I'll show you guys when I get to the gym what I'm doing. I'm thinking just like weights, lower body, but I'm really excited because I haven't like done my own thing at the gym in such a long time, so I'm kind of excited to put together my own workout and train by myself. So yeah. See, the weather just looks so sad. So guys, I just got to the gym and I just popped myself in the Pilates room. That way I can just do my warm up and all like my glute activation before I head into the weights. So I'm gonna start a workout on my Apple Watch. So first up, I completed 10 sumo deadlifts and supersetted that with these hamstring ball curls, and this superset fires up your hammies. It is so good and such a good burn. So in terms of my weight for my sumo deadlifts, I did 10 on each side, which I think is 40 kilos all up. So I really want to work on upping up the weight because this kind of used to be my warm-up weight and now it's my actual weight. So I really want to work on lifting heavier and getting really strong in the glutes again. Now heading over to my favorite machine at the gym, the leg press machine. So what I do is I do 10 narrow squats and then 10 sumo squats, get off the machine and do 20 jump squats. And this kills the quads and the booty. I am telling you, it is such a good little combo. And then I ended up adding some weight to the leg press machine because I felt it was just a little bit light. And I did as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. For breakfast, I was really feeling like my protein pancakes, so I thought I would share the recipe with you guys. So you will need some oats or oat flour if you already have it, but I just use normal oats, some plant-based milk of your choice, 1 banana, maple syrup, I use organic maple syrup, baking powder, and lastly some protein powder. I use the protein powder in the flavor vanilla pancake batter because it goes so well and tastes so delicious. Good morning everyone and happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a lovely week so far whenever you guys are watching this. I have been really working on my drinking 2 liters of water a day. This is a 1 liter drink bottle and I've been taking this with me literally everywhere and just been sipping on it throughout the day because that's really important to get your water in. Water is so important, especially when you're like training heaps. I feel like a lot of the times when I'm like fatigued and have no energy, it's just because I haven't actually drank enough water throughout the day. So that's something I've been really prioritizing and getting better at. Progress is progress. I need to download an app as well, I think, just to kind of track and have like fun with it. maybe I'll download an app today. But I did want to sit down and chat to you guys this morning about my health update and everything that has been going on. So I have been seeing a naturopath, so I thought I would share with you guys what she's been saying, and I feel like a lot of the tips that she's given me will help you guys out there as well. So if you guys are new to my channel or just don't really know what's going on in terms of my health, basically my two main concerns that I've been dealing with for a very long time are my gut health and also my energy levels. So some of the tips that I have been given is to incorporate 1 cup of dark leafy greens with lunch and dinner to increase fiber and improve my digestion. So things like rocket, kale, baby spinach, etc. And also to increase my water to 2 liters a day. Also recommended whenever I have a really bad flare-up or I'm just feeling really discomfort in the gut, having peppermint tea, and honestly this helps so much. I don't know what it is. I think peppermint is just really good to like ease discomfort and like for your digestion. She also stressed to me that I need to practice mindful eating and just being really present. So here it says take 5 minutes before eating to wind down, breathe deeply and prepare for a meal, and eat away from distractions. So obviously not being on your phone while you're eating, and also just taking that time before you actually eat your meal to breathe and kind of be in like a calm state so you can presently eat your food, and your food will be digested properly because you're giving and allowing it time to, and not rushing as well. The last tip has to do with like my sleeping habits. So try avoid using phones, TVs, laptops, basically any screen 1 hour before bed to help me have a deep sleep. Those are just some things that she recommended me to do to help me in the process before we get all the testing done and start working from things from the root cause. These are just things I can do in the meantime to help with like my energy and my gut health and everything like that. So yeah. Hey guys, I'm going to talk you through my 10-minute ab burner I did today. So basically I chose 10 different exercises and completed each exercise for 1 minute. So starting off with crunches, one of my favorite ab exercises. I find it just really gets me every time. So you really want to focus on engaging your core and bringing yourself up using your abs, not your neck. So the second exercise is then vertical toe taps, keeping your legs nice and straight and reaching all the way up to your toes and trying to get as high as you can. Next exercise, we have alternating leg downs, focusing on stabilizing your core and not really focusing on going really fast. Just really work on engaging your core and going slow. If you do want a little bit more of a challenge, you can head up into a crunch position like I'm doing here and still focus on engaging your core and not going super fast. The fourth exercise is side to side toe taps. These are so good for the obliques. Now heading into our roll-ins. These are so good for the lower abs. So working on lifting your bottom up and going all the way down with your feet, touching the mat and lifting yourself back up. The sixth exercise is our bicycles. Once again, really good for the obliques. I try in my ab burners, hit the lower abs, the upper abs and the obliques. The seventh exercise is just holding a plank. This is so good to strengthen your core, and then we head into side plank, so holding each side for 1 minute. And finishing off, we have mountain climbers. So I start at a slower pace and work my way up to a fast and nice pace. My core is burning after that 10-minute burner. Like, it looks really like easy, but it honestly burns and really targets your core, and you're just like burning the whole time. It's a great time, and especially if you don't have a lot of time, something like that is just like good to just get daily movement in. So I like doing that whenever I just don't really feel like doing much but still want to get like some movement in, either that or like a walk or something. For lunch today, I made myself a veggie pizza. Honestly, this is the easiest and yummiest way to get in all my veggies. I just basically put a whole bunch of veggies on a pizza base and call it a day because it is just so easy to make, but yet so delicious and super healthy because look how many veggies are on that pizza. It's basically a salad. Morning guys, just kidding. It's literally 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've just woken up from a nap. Oh, I used to always hate sharing that I was napping and would hate to tell people because I always just felt so like guilty. But yeah, I just wanted to like share that and just be like completely transparent and say, yes, I nap sometimes, and no, I'm not always going, and on like always on the grind, and yes, I do have to like listen to my body and understand that she's tired and let it rest. But it's good because I'm actually not feeling tired now, so sometimes all you need is just a little bit of a power nap. I'm actually feeling quite energized, so I'm gonna go tonight to the 6:45 gym class. I don't know if I want to do turf or rig, and at my gym we call turf, that means cardio, rig means like weights. So I don't know what I want to do, but I think I'll just decide when I get there, see how I'm feeling. Once again, listen to what the body wants and intuitively decide that way. I can't wait for the day though where I don't have to nap, but for now it is a reality and I shouldn't feel guilty about it because it's normal. And if my body needs that little bit of rest before I can keep going, then she needs to get that. So anyway, I will see you guys at the gym for today's session. Yay! Alrighty guys, for today's workout we just started off with 10 back squats. For my weight I did the 20 kilo bar plus the 2 5 kilo plates on either side, and we just supersetted this with banded deadlifts. This is really good warm up for actual deadlifts, and we did 12 of these. Starting our next circuit off with 10 deadlifts, focusing on holding the pause at the bottom and squeezing back up. Then we have 10 lunges on each side, so 20 all up, and then heading into 20 jump squats. Honestly, kills the lower body. For our last circuit, we completed 3 different exercises and kept lowering the reps. So starting off at 24, and then the next round we did 15, and the last round we did 12. Happy Friday guys. I thought I would sit down and kind of talk about something that I'm very, very passionate about, which is our relationships that we have with food, exercise, ourselves, and it's just something that is so important to me because I once was in a place where I kind of was in not like a bad relationship with food and exercise, but it just wasn't as freeing and easy as it is now. Like I definitely had a lot of rules and restrictions, and kind of just like my mind was telling me something was good and bad, and I just had kind of strong beliefs against different foods or different workouts because of like what media was telling me or what just like I personally thought was good or bad, if that makes sense. But if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you would know that I eat very much intuitively and I eat a very balanced diet, which is just the best thing ever. Like I feel like I look back on my old diet and I was always just kind of thinking and having like a conversation with myself before and after I eat, like, should I be eating this? Like if I eat this now, do I need to work out harder tomorrow? Because that's kind of what like we've been programmed to think. Like, okay, you have a cheat meal, you work out harder the next day, or you have a cheat meal for lunch, you don't have dinner. Like, and it's just not the case. Like I think that mindset is so toxic for our mental health and also just our body. Like our body is not meant to be in this cycle of like not eating, binge eating, restricting, and then like binge eating again. That's not what our cycle is meant to be with our food. It's just meant to be a constant flow of food coming in. I feel like guilt is definitely something that we all have once experienced or do experience in our health and fitness journey, whether that's you miss a day at the gym or you haven't trained in a week, you feel guilty, or if you eat a certain meal or food that your mind tells you should feel guilty for, even though there is no reason to feel like that. Yes, I've definitely had my fair share of like rules and restrictions around my food, but now I am so intuitive with what I eat, and I still love eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle and still want to achieve my, you know, physique goals, but I still do that while intuitive eating and listening to my body. And if she needs a rest day, she can get a rest day. If she wants more food or if she's craving a burger, go and eat it, because you will honestly feel so much better, and health and fitness will just be a lot easier and more enjoyable if you just listen to your body more and just really let go of all the rules, restrictions, and more importantly, the guilt. I feel like a lot of people are like, treat yourself, but then they treat themselves and then they feel guilty, and that's the cycle that we want to try and avoid. So yes, treat yourself, but treat yourself without feeling guilty afterwards. I think that's a big goal that we should all have. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing what I eat in a week while intuitive eating, that will be episode 3 of this series. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely think it was more like a chatty one, which I think is always important because I always want to share what's on my mind, and I feel like you guys obviously want to hear that too. I said obviously, but I don't actually know that, but I'm just assuming you guys want to hear what's on my mind. But I hope to see you guys in my next video. I love you all so much. Remember, today is your day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.